All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kwadash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, and on down that rule well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hope for the out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the. Alright, so I just want to do a short lesson of how alone the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai allows it to go. And I want to name the video, The Love of Many Shall Wax Cold. Alright. And Lord Will, Lord Will, as brothers can see on the screen, I have this article here from the Zero Hedge, and it says American crisis of faith. Polls reveal more Americans are rejecting the Constitution and embracing violence. Alright. And I ain't gonna read the whole thing because pretty much going into this whole political BS, the whole political bullshit. Alright, but I'm going to read this first part. It says, below in my comment in Fox.com on the polls released last week show an increasing number of citizens have lost faith in our constitutional system, which the Constitution is dead. The proof of that, what's the First Amendment is what? The right to free speech. Alright? You can't say what you want to say anymore. If a country, if you have free speech, you should be able to say what you want to say freely, and rather it hurt somebody's feelings or not. I mean, if they accept it, they accept it. So like, if they accept it, they accept it. If they don't, they don't. Right? All right. But in this country, do you have that? No, you don't have that. All right. You don't have that. You don't have that at all. All right. It's if you say anything you say that goes against what the masses don't like, then it's like if anything that you say that the masses don't like, all right, then they could take your video down. They'll just shut you up. All right. But if you're supposed to have freedom of speech, you should be able to say what you want to say. All right. But do you have that here? No, you don't. All right. It says faith in our constitutional system, and now views violence as a warrant to silence those that opposing views. It's a crisis of faith that represents the greatest possibility threat to the republic. The loss of faith and fatal to the constitutional once of the greatest crisis that our nation has faced since its foundation. Right. So again, people are turning to violence because really people are just frustrated, man, on how this world is being ran right now. All right. Especially America, how it's being ran. And brothers seeing them TikTok videos with those TikTok videos, man. All right. People are extremely frustrated. All right. So people get frustrated, people are going to turn to violence. They're going to throw the law of the land or whatever out the door. And that's when it becomes the survival of the fittest. And that's when things turn violent. All right. Because soon, not only people just going to say fuck the Constitution, all laws in general. Stealing, murder, killing or whatever. All right. The whole world, especially here in Babylon, is about to turn completely and utterly violent. All right. This is say Matthew chapter 24, verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Right? The Lord said, the Lord Yahweh Shai, that's the Lord Yahweh Shai speaking. The Lord said, the love of many shall wax cold. All right. And again, violence is just going to continue to happen in the land here in Babylon, not just in Babylon, all around the globe. The murder rate is going to go up, crime is going to go up. It's going to be ugly out here, man. Really ugly out here. All right, this is Jeremiah chapter 7, verse 23. Is it 23? Salakia. Was it Ezekiel? Ezekiel, Salakia. Ezekiel 7 and 23. All right, Salakia, brothers. This is Salakia. Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 23. Make a chain, for the land is full of the slack. Let me read it again. Jeremiah chapter 7, verse 23. Make a chain, for the land is full of bloody crimes, and the city is full of violence. And that's what America is about to turn to, a city full of violence. All right. It's already a bloody land. This land was found by blood. All right, founded on blood. All right, and it's bloody now. You know, it's still a lot of murder going on here. It's already a violent land, but it's about to increase. All right. So read it again. Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 23. Make a chain, for the land is full of bloody crimes, and the city is full of violence. And that's what this place is, about to turn up to. A place full of violence. Babylon. The scriptures call this place Babylon, that great city. And this whole land is about to, the violence in this whole land is about to increase. And not just here, all throughout the four corners of the globe. All right. And it's going to be open season on anybody out here. Because people are going to be hungry, frustrated, and with that, a lot of people are going to get hurt. All right. This Second Ezra chapter 5. I mean, it's like a Second Ezra chapter 15, verse verse 14. Woe to them and woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draw nigh, and one people should stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. Right? That's guns. This also America is a place. And what's the other amendment they're trying to take away? What's it? I think the Second Amendment, if I ain't mistaken, the right to bear arms. All right. So the land is full of swords, and the modern day sword today are guns. All right. And they said that they're going to stand up to fight one another with swords in their hands, which are guns. People are going to be shooting and killing, like in Florida now. And now I think it's open carry. All right. And soon, gun violence is going to continue to jump through the roof. All right. Going in the grocery stores, killing people. Shooting it out with cops. Shooting it out with. So it's violence. Just violence is about to increase heavily in this land. Them gun-toting, red-blooded patriots or whatever they call them. All right. And just a regular, average, everyday citizen, like the movie The Purge, like that Purge movie with the niggas in it. I forgot. I think it's Forever Purge, whichever one it is, with the niggas in it. That's how it's gonna be. All right. Like them Purge movies. Verse 16. For there should be sedition among men, and invading one another, and they should not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Right, the kings and princes, these senators, these presidents, and these other political leaders or whatever. All right, they're not going to regard them like the Constitution. They don't give a shit about the Constitution because Esau ain't upholding the Constitution. The leaders of this country ain't upholding the Constitution. So the people are going to be like, why are we upholding it? All right, why are we trying to obey the law? All right, we do everything right and everything, and we still can't prosper here. People are just going to turn. Everybody's just going to go to being lawless citizens. All right. Especially when you ain't got it. What Gerald Salente said, when people have nothing else to lose, they lose it. All right. Verse 17. And a man shall desire to go into a city and should not be able. Martial law. For because of their pride, the city should be troubled. Right. The city should be troubled. Violence. Bloodshed everywhere. The houses shall be destroyed, and men should be afraid. And a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy his house with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and great tribulation. And that's what's coming. Great tribulation. All right. Great tribulation is what's coming here. All right. See that? Then what you gonna see in America real soon? Except with pitchforks and pitchforks and what you call them, torches. People are gonna have guns, marching up and down the street with guns. All right. Because again, people are tired of this shit, man. Not only us, but we're tired of it because of all the wickedness that goes on here. But people are tired of it because again, how this place is being ran. All right. This place is being is under terrible, poor rulership, management. All right, and the people in the land are getting frustrated. All right, but hey, that's what we're in the last days, and like the Lord said, the love of many shall wax cold. All right. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to you brothers that push this truth and sincerity. And with that, I'm going to say shalom. Salam.